Hey my you ladies and my you gents, I'm StevenTocher and it is month 29 of my lifestyle change. Alright, so I'm going to be doing my muscle measurements today, the 4 measurements that I do around my body. But first I'm just going to quickly talk about the last 6 months since I've done this measurement. In November it gets really cold for me because I'm a very tall and very thin guy, but yet I have my pockets of fat. So I try to eat really healthy basically from April until November, and then I gain some weight over Christmas holidays and stuff like that. But sadly, not only did I gain the weight when it comes to eating sugary foods and lots of fatty foods over the holidays and in the winter to keep warm because Canada can get so cold. Then I hurt my hamstring last month. If you check out last month's video, you'll see that I strained my hamstring pretty bad and I was actually in the hospital, and then I had to go to some physiotherapy. So since November I've gained about 5 pounds. I'm going to guess around 2 pounds of muscle and around 3 pounds of fat. I'm not happy about that at all. As you can see in the pictures here, like my body fat, like at the back, grew a little bit. Like I don't have as much definition as I had like maybe about 8 months ago. But you know what? This stuff happens. And that's the one thing I've realized about this video series and about everything I'm doing, that it's always going to keep changing and I need lots of rest. So, in short, probably not going to be too happy with my measurements. That's alright. It's the beginning of summer now. It's the beginning of May. Well, I guess mid-spring, and the summer months will come. So hopefully I have a nice goal to shed down those 4 or 5 pounds, and hopefully most of it's fat and I can keep the muscle that I have retained over the course of the last couple of years. Now with that being said, I can do a proper pull-up now, which is one of my goals. The next goal is a muscle-up, but that's going to take a lot of work, so I'm just going to have to be patient with myself. Alright, so let's get started. Alright, the 4 measurements that I'm going to be doing today are my biceps, which used to be at 14.25 inches or around 36 centimeters. My calves, which are around used to be around 14.75 inches or around 38 centimeters. My chest and my shoulders around my nipple area was 49 inches, 0.5, which is I think 127 centimeters, and my thigh, which is was 22.5 centimeters, and that would make it 57 centimeters. So those numbers should be right here, yes, right here. So with that being said, again, I've gained weight. It could be just that I've gained some size. In reality, it's just fat. But c'est la vie. Doing these measurements year by year to see how my body's changing. So let's see how they've changed. Alright, so the first one I did was biceps. So let's go for the bicep flex shot here. Okay, last 0.25 centimeters, or inches, so that means I've gone down to 14 inches, and that means I'm around, I guess, around 35 centimeters, 35 and a half or so. Alright, and then I can go for the calf, which is still 14.75, so that stayed the same, which is pretty cool. Alright, so now across my chest here, right around the nipple area, it is 50. Okay, so that's gone up, but I assume that's a little bit of back fat, a little bit of front fat around my chest. So that would be 50 is around 128 centimeters. And finally around my thigh. And this part really makes me sad because my legs when I was in the gym were getting very defined, and now they're not so much. So yeah, this stayed the same as 22.5, but it is more jiggly. Just with weight gain, not doing too much. Again, I probably gained like 3 or 4 pounds of fat in the past little while, but c'est la vie. it's such is life, and you know, I'm doing this video series hopefully for a very, very long time for you to see that, you know, you have your ups and your downs, and you can't always be extremely consistent. You gotta just ebb and flow with life. Hamstring injuries, it's winter, it's too cold to maintain it. I literally, my fingers and toes almost want to fall off when I'm eating really lean. I've found that over the past couple of years. So this year I said, nope, I'm going to gain some weight, I'm going to enjoy the food over the holidays, and then my hamstring went. So this stuff happens, but I'm ready to get back on the horse. I'm ready to stay healthy and change from 30% snacks and 70% eating properly back to the 90-10, which gave me a lot of success in the first 2 years. Oh yeah, and if you like what I'm doing, please tweet, tumble, like, share, thumbs up, plus pin, or do whatever you do, and please subscribe.